Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Rice. Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Gabriel. It's Gabriel Jesus! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his press... He's gone for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Gahey, that's headed upfield. No goals as yet. Played out to the right. Trossard. That's a promising position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Spread it left. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Madueke. Havertz. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. Palmer. And Gahey. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Foden. Zubimendi. And it's Timber. Havertz. And here's Madueke. Timber's cross. Saka. Half an hour played now. Rice. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Real chance! Cleared away. Rice. Bellingham. In with the challenge. Gabriel Jesus. Goes for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There's the header! They've got to be quick to recover this. Danger averted for now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's with the keeper. Stones. And it's Rice. Trossard picks it out wide. He's in a great position. Hits a shot! It's hit the upright.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's having a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. It's their second corner of the game. Havertz! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gabriel Jesus! Gabriel Jesus! Well now, oh, what has happened here? Rice. And the finish! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Please welcome everyone, our lads. Substitution for Arsenal, number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 19.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Palmer. Spread out to the left. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gabriel. And it's Subimendi. Ødegaard. Timber. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rice. That has been slung wide. And it's Lewis Skelly. Ødegaard. Madueke. Now Ødegaard. Now it's Saka. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Sends it crossfield. Foden tries to pass it through. Now it's Kane. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Saka stood his ground strongly. Just about up to the hour now. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Decent chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Arsenal have their third corner. And that has been cleared. And it's Zubimendi. Now it's Rice. Saka! Saka! Foden. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That's a shade optimistic. And he's heaved it away.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here.
Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted. And they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Substitutions taking place.
England making consecutive changes here. Rice looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it. Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's having a go! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Rice, and the pass is intercepted. Rice, that's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ball driven towards the far post. Punched away. Rice. Chance for a shot!
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 33.
Arsenal are making a change now.
Number 41. Price.
And that should get the job done.
Number 49.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Number 10. Eze.
And this is Kane, and he's had it nicked away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Bellingham. And here's Kane, played out towards the right wing. And it's Eze. Saka. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Can he get it through? He's on it. Can he get away?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He'll try to keep this alive. And it's Ødegaard. Eze pinches it off him. And here's Madueke. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you sum up?